In Dalian, one of China's most important ports, some 20 million barrels of Iranian oil are reportedly stranded, waiting to clear Chinese customs. With the United States ending waivers on Iranian oil purchases this week, the future of the shipment is unclear. The US has threatened sanctions on all countries that continue to buy Iranian oil after the 1st of May. That includes China, Iran's biggest customer. Beijing says there's no justification for the US policy.
China firmly opposes the unilateral sanctions and the so-called long-arm jurisdictions imposed by the US.
Roughly a quarter of Iran's exported oil is sold to China, about 500,000 barrels a day. The two countries have grown closer in recent years. President Xi Jinping met his Iranian counterpart Hassan Rouhani in Beijing last June, just 1 month after the US reimposed sanctions on Iran. Iran is a key supporter of China's Belt and Road Infrastructure Initiative, designed to ease Chinese global trade. But analysts say China may have no option but to bow to US demands.
The United States is serious and forcing China to pick a side. The Chinese government has to be very careful.
The timing is critical. This week, top negotiators from Washington arrived in Beijing for a new round of trade talks. Both sides are working to finalize a deal to end escalating tit-for-tat tariffs, which began last year. Experts say China may give up Iranian oil, which makes up about 7% of China's total oil imports, to avoid jeopardizing discussions on trade.
For China now, the most important relation is still, it's not with Iran, it's with the US. And there are other battles China needs to fight in terms of, for example, transformative technology like 5G. China needs desperate some sort of cutting slack from the US.
Should China stop buying Iranian oil, it could compensate Tehran by boosting trade in other areas. If it continues, it could do so via a back door or barter for it with other goods. China has so far given no indication it intends to stop buying Iranian oil, leading some to believe it may be used as a bargaining chip in trade negotiations with the US. Washington officials, however, say any wind-down period or additional waiver is out of the question for China. Katrina, Al Jazeera, Beijing.